Mad Max is one of the best goddamn movies I've ever seen in my goddamn life. So if you look anywhere on the internet, you're gonna see Mad Max everywhere, and people are saying that it's a perfect movie, 9, 8 out of 10s, and they're right. Mad Max is like if Dragon Ball Z and Hamtaro had a baby. I'm saying those two things because those two are the most perfect things in the world, Dragon Ball Z and Hamtaro. If they had a baby and then that baby had another baby that was also a mix of those two, then that would be Mad Max the movie. Mad Max the movie is one of the most perfect movies I've ever seen. I was never bored. It was like 2 hours, but I felt like it wasn't that long at all because I was just that into it. It's one of the best movies you'll ever see. Every action sequence from start to finish is beautiful. Nothing feels like the same as a lot of other movies. There's people like acrobatic people like on poles going all over the place, like picking people up. They freaking put gasoline in their mouths and spit it into cars. There's a dude playing guitar while he's like on one of the death car things, and it's so much, and it's so amazing. I think that when they made this movie, this is what happened. Sir, this movie is way too good. I think we should stop. Make it better. But sir, how can we possibly make it better? Make every single female character great. Write every single female character the way they should be. Sir, don't you think that's a little too much? Do it! Honestly, this movie felt like they just kept going and going and going, and that they didn't know when to stop with how good it was. Like, they could have stopped it at any time, but they just kept going. And this movie has one of the best endings I've seen. It felt like a good ending. I was satisfied with it. Most movies I'm not satisfied with how they end, or just something about the story, but this movie I walked out feeling like, yeah, that's how it should be. You might see people saying that this is a feminist movie because the females are the main driving point of the movie, and you can argue that the main characters aren't even Mad Max at all. It's the females that are in the movie. And I want to say, is that a bad thing if it is a quote-unquote feminist movie? Because this movie was literally perfect. There are many moments that I had shivers just from how good I felt about this movie. The main characters were all beautiful. Every single one of them had their own little time to shine. It was just great. The villains were great. They all had personalities. Everyone just great. And I loved this movie. The Mad Max movie felt like they wanted to make a Mad Max movie for this generation. Like me, I was not alive when the other Mad Max movies came out. I did see them, but I wasn't alive. But now I'm alive for this one, and I am so happy to be alive. What a time to be alive. Anyways, oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be reviewing this movie, not just telling you how good it is. Well, there's nothing bad about it. So this gets 10 Exodias out of 10. So if you're too young to see this movie because it is rated R, probably just because of the blood, because there are no titties in that movie, which is weird because usually when a movie's rated R nowadays, there's at least some boobs, but I don't even remember any. Nope, no boobs. I think there was some. Actually, I don't remember now. I need to go see it again. Anyways, if you're too young to see it, then tell me, and then I will fly out to you and I will personally grab you and take you to the movie theater because I am old enough to chaperone kids. And I would love to chaperone kids to see this rated R movie because that's what being adult is all about. Anyways, hopefully you see this movie, and if you've already seen it, then tell me what you thought about it. And if you haven't seen it, then tell me that you're gonna see it in the comments. And see you next week. That's about it. And peace.